talking about money and spending and
in marriage.
Yes, and what a woman, how a woman is spending money, what she's spending it on, and how her needs, the things that she sees, is different and a different perspective than what a man sees.
Right.
And let's do some more talking about that. What were we talking about? Buying clothes for Casey. How many clothes are in Casey's closet? How old is Casey?
She's 4.
Casey's 4, y'all.
Okay.
So, my thing was.
Can I say that she's a very fashionable 4? She does like to look a certain way.
Tell me that
I'll put some pictures up.
If you tell me that the kids need clothes, and I agree, I said, okay, the kids need clothes. Okay, how much do we need to spend on clothes? And you give me a number, it's always gonna be double that. Always. And I think one of the things that women don't understand when it comes down to being a man, no matter what happens, if anything happens, the whole house goes on, look at us. And say, hey, the air conditioner went out. I don't care what you bought that week. I don't care what you planned.
Right.
You're going to look at me and say, hey, the air conditioner went out.
Right.
And it's on me to do it.
That's
or, hey, my tire is flat. I need a new tire.
Hey, give me something on that, brother-in-law.
It's going to be me.
I
So
told my wife that 1,000,000 times.
So is that a burden for you?
No.
It's not a burden, but in the back of our minds, we always thinking, okay, if I got 100 books and you telling me we need to spend 100 books on this, I'm gonna say we need to spend 40.
Right.
Because
save 60.
in the back of my mind, when something happens, because
it's gonna happen.
Right.
You're gonna look at me.
But in my case, if I'm going and I'm spending on the children and I'm just knocking it out, like I'll go in seasons. It's the spring. I'm giving you everything you need for the spring.
Are these
And Clay,
sales?
I
Are
do
these
not go
sales?
back.
These sales?
I go to the sales, but half the time I don't go back. After I buy for the spring, I'll wait until the next season. I may get a couple things here and there depending on if she has something going on at school or if he done got something coming up, something special, a trip. Then I'll go and get little pieces, but if it's just a season of school, I go ahead and just buy for that entire season.
And
we
that's
don't
it.
mind. We don't mind. I don't
And that's
mind.
it.
I don't
go
mind
there.
you buying stuff. I don't mind it. I like to buy stuff. I mean, people like to buy stuff.
We're consumers.
But
You're a spender.
But we all are spenders to a certain extent.
Not
It's
anymore.
just we get to a point where we understand, okay, I can spend this much, but not this much anymore.
You know something sorry. You know something that that Adrian brought up to me one time. He said, it's not your spending for me, it's your timing. He used to say that all the time.
Yes.
Your timing is off. Like we just did a big project and then you come right behind it and say, hey, we need to do this.
I think that
Is
can be an issue too.
Timing is an issue.
We just closed on the house.
Right.
The next week, my wife, when we gonna get a pool?
Whoa, we just closed on the house. That's every man too. We like, hold up, we just closed on the house.
Did you call somebody to get this pool? Like, we just spent thousands of dollars.
Might I
48 hours
say, this
ago.
is something that we discussed way prior to even going through the process. So my mind frame is to keep you on schedule because I have already discussed it. It's not a surprise. You know, I can understand if we close and I say he on 5 pair of New Jordans or something like that. That's a surprise, but you know, certain things like a fence, a pool.
Well,
those
this is
are
the
things that
thing.
was
Men
discussed prior
can't. We
to
can't
even
see too
getting
much
to this
leave
point.
at one time.
Right.
It'll mess with us.
Right.
Because even I know you're saying it's a schedule and we've talked about this or whatever like that, but in the back of our mind, we're always thinking something's gonna happen.